There was something hidden here. Light would reveal it. A phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this? There was something hidden here. Light would reveal it. A phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
There is no way people think Alan Wake 2 should be a Game of the Year contender. So after 25 hours and a Platinum Trophy, I really did not enjoy Alan Wake 2 at all. Please keep in mind, I probably had a completely different experience than you, but I had loads of problems with this game. So first off, let's start with the game's story, because that is what everybody is writing home about. So how is it? It's fine. You play as Alan Wake and Saga Anderson, whose stories are intertwined. You kind of go back and forth as playing as each one of them, and later on you can kind of pick your own path. I think that's pretty interesting. I just think what's so frustrating is this game is trying to convince you that its plot is deeper than it actually is. Take a shot every time someone says the phrase dark place, manuscript, or scratch. You will be plastered 2 hours in. Just don't care about the characters or anything, and I honestly think some of the voice acting is just okay at best. But who cares about that, right? That's what everyone says. It's all about the gameplay. So how is it? It's awful. Oh my God. Look, I hate to be brutal. I hated the gameplay in Alan Wake 1. I thought it was going to improve here, and there's little to no improvement. In fact, some situations are worse. And again, please keep in mind, this is based on my personal experience. I had this constant glitch where I would try to equip a weapon and it would just showcase my flashlight. My weapon could not be equipped no matter how hard I tried.
And now I'm stuck. My gun won't come out. It's not. Oh my God.
And there was no way to fix this other than me dying, and this happened over and over again.
Game of the Year. This game's combat's so bad. Jesus, why does this game suck?
There was even a boss battle that was required that I throw a propane tank to stun it. I would try to go equip it. Nothing would show except my flashlight, so I'm constantly running. And I would ultimately die after looking at my inventory. I would constantly get hit from like a boss or an enemy, and I would get like stuck in the floor. And the screen is so dark, it's hard to see anything, and when you get low enough health, the whole screen turns red. I can't freaking see anything. Fighting multiple enemies was an absolute chore. The only enjoyable way is one-on-one. Enemies have sporadic movement. They'll constantly showcase behind you with no indication that they are.
What the? Oh my.
And when I'm playing on normal difficulty, the mechanics of your game should not be the most frustrating part. I literally feared combat interactions, nothing to do with the enemies, but the controls itself. And I liked playing as Saga the most. Everyone kind of chalked up this whole, oh yeah, you get to be a detective. I mean, kind of. You're just basically putting post-it notes on a board with heavy exposition dump, and the game just figures it out for you. And this game does the worst sin possible, and that the final boss in this game is a freaking cutscene. You don't even fight the final boss. I'm not kidding. I just genuinely am confused. The best part about this game was the musical number, no doubt. It was so ridiculously impressive. And the visuals and world were pretty cool. I guarantee a lot of you will enjoy Alan Wake 2 a lot more than I did, but I just did not find much to enjoy here.
It's been so nice to follow that, seeing that people are really enjoying it. Of course, we never thought about that while doing it, like doing the musical parts. I remember Sam, when he first mentioned that there's a musical part, and I was like, really? I was intrigued right away. I loved it. And I would ask him, like, constantly, keep asking, when are we gonna do the musical part? You know, I'm waiting for the musical part. Afterwards, I heard that there were like moments that it almost got cut off, but I'm so glad that it didn't, that it stayed in, and we got to do it. And now, I mean, people are really loving that. So it's fantastic.
Yoo-hoo! Where's the monster? There it is! My God!
And the game of the year is
Warzone 2. Warzone 2. Game of the year. Oh my god. It has to be Warzone 2 or MW2, bro. The game of the year has to be Warzone 2 or MW2. I don't care. Alan Wake 2. No. Warzone 2, not Alan Wake 2. Baldur's Gate 3. No. Warzone 2 or MW2. That was game of the year, bro. Spider-Man 2. Close second, but I think Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2 is game of the year, bro. Might be the greatest game of all time. Give it a Warzone 2. Warzone 2 or Modern Warfare 2. Come on.
and the game of the year is
Warzone 2. Warzone 2.
Baldur's Gate 3.
You're telling me we had Al Mazrah, Vondel, and Ashika Island, and they're giving it to Baldur's Gate 3? Get me out of here, bro. Get me out of here.
And I present to you The Old Gods of Asgard, featuring their best-selling writer Alan Wake. This is Herald of Darkness.
You grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories, and you're all made up fury.
And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
Come on in and listen, lost words you've been missing. All the fire you're bearing, the eye of the darkness you're lying.
So you were drawn to stories early on.
My dreams would light up my imagination,
And you had nightmares night and day.
yeah, but with the clicker I chased those frights away.
So true. So here is a clue of how to remember. Visions they come true. Abandon the lights which do. Show me the champion of light.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am your host, Warlin Dorr.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's all.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty...
There was something hidden here. Light would reveal it. A phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?